Welcome to our latest real estate project.
A house flip.
Let's check it out. We just closed on this house today, so we're gonna give you the full tour. There are some really great perks to this house. It needs a little bit of work or maybe a medium amount of work. We're going to be flipping it, selling it for a profit, and making a really nice home for someone. The reason I first love this house is the charming Tudor. As you can see, it's one of my favorites. We're gonna be doing some things to the outside of this that are gonna make a huge difference with not that much work. We're gonna be removing the metal curtain shade things. That's also gonna add some nice light inside. We're also going to be removing the blue upper. That is probably a newer feature in the last 10 years they added, but the color is not right. And underneath, I think it has some wood scallop and nice things that'll go more with like the style of this home. We're gonna paint it, strip it and paint it, and make it just more classic Tudor. So we're taking down the blue metal. It has some nice features, the garden area here, but we'll have to do a lot of landscaping. One of the coolest perks is actually the backyard of this house. So we're gonna show you that next. Do you wanna show them?
Sure.
All right, let's go.
All right, so we're gonna head in the backyard, but on our way, I wanted to point out a couple things to you. Right here, we have two different windows to the basement. And currently this house is only a 2-bed, 1-bath. We're gonna try to make it at least a 3-bed, maybe a 4-bed. So what we're gonna do is have a company come out and put some egress windows in here so we can actually turn the room in the basement into a bedroom. So 2 bedrooms is kind of small, doesn't really suit everybody, but if we can do that, we can add square footage and bedrooms, adding to the value of this home. Let's go back here though. So believe it or not, we are in the city, but this is a massive 1-acre lot. So the backyard is absolutely huge. I mean, it goes on forever and there's beautiful trees. Really just an awesome place to hang out. You could, the previous owner did have a garden, it looks like. One of our projects is to get rid of that because we want it just to be a nice flat yard for somebody. But having a giant yard like this is super rare, especially in like a more metropolitan area. So this is really gonna be a huge feature for people. They'll be able to, if you have a camper you want to keep back here, you can. If you want to, have a giant bonfire pit, something like that, anything really, a big yard is really a huge feature. So, it's a pile of bricks here.
Whoops,
so,
careful.
Yeah, there's a lot of cleanup back here. This is the back of the house. It needs a good power wash, some paint, some windows to be put back, stuff like that. But that's kind of one of the big things this house needs is just an exterior refresh. So we want to keep the brick. Oh, careful. Stepping on stuff here, but want to keep the brick look, but just kind of touch up all the paint, make the colors more cohesive, and just make it really feel inviting and not maybe as run down. So another thing we want to do to add some charm here is maybe, I don't know if we're going to take this deck out or not. It's kind of rotten, but put a really nice patio with a fire pit back here and maybe some string lights off the back of the house. Ooh. This corner here. It's gonna make someone fall in love with it. So,
look at that tree.
Oh yeah, Sarah loves this tree. Pretty awesome. Pretty. So, pretty wispy pines, but let's go inside. We'll show you some of the features and then we'll talk about the numbers of this house. Before we get any further into the video, we wanted to thank today's video sponsor, Eufy.
One of the biggest challenges we face when flipping houses is security. We have a lot of contractors coming and going, deliveries, there's very expensive tools lying around. So it's something that we kind of need to keep in check. And so Eufy helps us with that.
We also didn't want a system where we'd have to set up 12 different cameras at different angles to capture all the different blind spots. And that's when we found the Eufy S4 Max PoE NVR security system.
And this thing is a true game changer.
So we are going to install one of these systems on our house today, but what makes this unique is that this thing right here is a 2 terabyte local storage hard drive basically, so we don't need to pay a monthly service fee to have our video footage stored on the cloud. We have it all right here. So that really actually saves us money in the long term. So that's amazing. And then these cameras are something special too. So let's get one set up and I can show you how it works. Okay, we're just going to start off with a little unboxing here. I'm going to show you what's inside this box, what all is included. First we have, this box looks like all our cords and mounting brackets and things. But then this is the big local storage thing I was telling you about. So let's take it out here and I'll show you. This is what we're going to do first. See, this is your 2 terabytes of local storage with your AI capabilities built in and everything. So we're going to get this hooked up first and then install our cameras and then hook the wires up and we'll be ready to go. And then lastly we have our cameras here in this box. So let me just show you what these look like here. This is the Big Daddy. This is the Bullet PTZ triple lens. So this rotates 360 degrees and it also auto zooms in on the activity. So you can get really detailed, crisp imagery of the person or thing moving, and then this stays wide so you can get the whole picture as well. So you got multiple cameras here, 3 in 1. This thing is a beast. The Eufy S4 Max truly is a plug-and-play system. Outside of running the wires, it only took about 20 minutes to set up the entire system. All right, there it is. Ready to go. And the next step is to put the bracket up to hold the camera. This part's real easy. You just got 2 screws here. All right, now we're ready for our camera. All right, here's this big bad boy. We're gonna just slide it right on there. Put these set screws in and we're all set. It's ready to roll.
This system has a built-in local AI, meaning it can track people, cars, animals. It can even distinguish strangers on the property, all without using cloud storage. Because of the movement tracking, setting up the 4 cameras replaced about the 12 we would normally need to cover all those blind spots. One fixed wide-angle lens covers the yard while the PTZ follows deliveries at the front door. At the garage, it watches both the interior and the driveway. And when we're checking the footage later, the smart video search is clutch. Instead of scrolling through endless hours, we just type in what we're looking for, like person at driveway, and boom, the clip shows up.
And the Starlight color night vision is wild. You can actually read license plates at night or see exactly who walked across the yard. No more guessing shadows.
The install is plug and play with a single cable for both power and data. In just a few minutes, we've had it up and running, streaming live on our phone, our laptop, and even the TV at home.
One of my favorite features of the Eufy S4 Max camera system is that it has cross-camera tracking. What this means is that if a subject moves out of the first camera's view, the second camera takes over and continues the video coverage.
The system comes with a 2 terabyte hard drive, but it is expandable up to 16 terabytes, so you don't have to sit there and babysit your storage. It can fit everything you need.
So this doesn't just apply to flippers, but any business you have and you want local storage and you want all the different angles at your business, one of these systems would be great. Or even just for your home, if you do reselling like us or not, it's just a great system to have, and it'll give you a lot of peace of mind. So thanks again to Eufy for sponsoring this video. Let's get back into the tour.
So come on in. So you walk into the living area here. It's a little dark in here today, but that'll be so much brighter once we take off those aluminum shades. It's got some very charming features, the archway here. This is a pretty small living room, but it's gonna be cute. And what you can't see is behind this mattress and random homemade couch, there will be a very cute little fireplace area. So it's a small room, small living room, but we can make it very charming and definitely usable space for somebody. Through the hallway here is the kitchen / dining room. So very charming and small, but we can still make it very high-end feeling, even though it's tiny. So we're going to be doing hopefully some refresh of the cabinets. We don't want to rip a bunch of stuff out. We're hoping to keep as much as we can, which typically we kind of start from scratch, but we're gonna try because we do have a little bit of a tight budget on this. We want to make sure we're making some money while still making it a really nice home for somebody. But this kitchen is just absolutely adorable, and I think we can make it really nice for somebody.
Well, the fridge is here. The fridge needs to go back.
Yeah, the fridge is too tall for that space, so we got to figure, we'll probably have to take these uppers out, and then we want to make this more of a usable dining room. It is pretty small, so we got to take this out so there's more of a walkway. And then we're maybe going to do one of those corner dinette sets here to show somebody that that's a good use of this space. We're keeping the tile. Even though maybe that's not our favorite, you would not get your money back to demo it all and refresh it all. We will be sanding all the hardwood floors and making those fresh and new for somebody. That goes throughout all the bedrooms back there. Another cool feature of this house is this back sunroom porch area that's all windows all the way around. So this could be another living room for somebody, or just like a playroom. It could even be their dining room, office. You could do anything you want with it, really. TV room, anything. So this is kind of strange because behind this is a window to a bedroom. So there's some quirks to this house that I'm sure was added on several times. But yeah, this is going to be a really cool, probably sunroom of sorts. I'm gonna have plants in here and just make it feel kind of dreamy. It looks out to the gorgeous backyard, so it's super private. So this is gonna be probably someone's favorite room of the house. So this room is cool. We're gonna, of course, paint it all white, make it feel just nice and fresh in here. And then there's actually another sunroom through this door. This one was probably the original, you think? I don't know, there's another window here. This house is a little bit confusing. They must have kept adding on, but there are the original hardwoods in here. And then another screened-in porch, so this one's not an all-season porch, but definitely still useful for at least 9 months of the year. So, and then this goes out into the outside patio. So this house is cool because you kind of get to enjoy the outside from the back half of the house. So let's go check out the bedrooms and bathrooms, and then some of the more scary parts of the house.
All right, so let's go back this way. This is actually an attic area, but there's a stairway to it. So you probably can't really see it on the camera, on the video here, but we thought this could be a bedroom up here because it's a pretty big space, but the ceilings aren't quite tall enough. So we might just leave that as is and have someone else imagine what they want to do up there. But
do you want to show it? Come on.
Oh, okay. Let's go up. Let's go check it out. Yep.
It is very dark. Hold on.
Oh, yes. So come on up.
I love attics.
Yep. It's cool. It could be really cool if the ceilings were like 2 feet tall there. But
yeah. Oh, bummer.
So like we couldn't put a real ceiling in here. Even I'm 6 foot tall, so it just wouldn't work. But it's a big space. I mean, this is like 20 feet, 25 feet long. Yeah, so we first thought this would be able to be one of the bedrooms, an added bedroom, but it's just too short to be a legal bedroom. Plus we'd have to put, insulation, a mini split probably, a egress window. So too expensive and just not really that functional of a space. So we decided against it. But let's go check out the 2 main bedrooms, and we'll show you the potential for 2 more in the basement. All right, so we're back in the living room, but we're gonna go this way to see the bedrooms. So if you come this way, this is like probably the biggest bedroom up here. We got 2 windows, nice, beautiful hardwood floors. Yeah, so this is gonna be a pretty basic refresh, just repaint and maybe put a new light in. But I do need to sand the floors, which isn't my favorite project to do, but just having them be nice and fresh and maybe not as orange will be great for resale and just give it overall just a little bit nicer feel. So main bedroom, let's go to the other bedroom here. This is the smaller bedroom. Is it dark in here?
Yes, very dark.
Very dark. Yeah, so smaller bedroom in here. This is that strange window that goes to the back side of that porch out there. So I don't know if we're gonna take it out and just drywall it or make it a window again, but that might be kind of weird. So this room will need a little bit more work, but still, it'll be great with the hardwood floors. So this is the only bathroom in the house. It's small but functional. We're gonna try to just clean it up. I know it looks pretty nasty, but we're gonna clean and reglaze the shower because it's tile and cast iron, so it's a nice material. It just needs to be refreshed. And the tile goes all the way around here as well. So put a new mirror in, maybe a light. But yeah, so we're trying to keep, as Sarah said, as much as possible, just kind of refreshing. So let's go downstairs and we can show you the 2 potential other bedrooms. All right, so we're gonna walk through the kitchen just to kind of give you an idea of the layout here. Going this way, this is a really cool breezeway to the garage. So if you come in here, it's a nice little, like a mudroom of sorts. There's windows behind here that they covered up. So we're gonna make it all a nice breezeway, but yep, so that's the garage. The basement is down this way. So come on down to the dungeon.
Scary.
I don't think this light doesn't work. Here, let's try this one. Oh, here we go. This light works.
All right.
All right, come on down. All right, so this is the potential for the 3rd bedroom. This has the best potential because there's nothing outside this window that would get in the way of an excavator. So basically they're just gonna dig, cut this out, and put a window in here that you can escape through. It's called an egress window. And then that will allow this to be a legal 3rd bedroom. And then from there, what I like to do in basements is just take all this down, put can lights in, spray it black. So don't put drywall up, just spray it black. And then that's your ceiling. So it kind of gives you a little bit more height, and then it's a lot easier. So, and then there's already a closet in here, so we'll just carpet this and call it bedroom. So That's pretty easy. The other side, I'll show you, it's a little bit more complicated.
What's this?
Well, this is cement. So,
What's the black?
some moisture perhaps. We're gonna have to get gutters on the outside of the house. So they had a new roof put on, but no gutters, so moisture's it smells a little bit musty down here. So we're gonna have to take care of that, but no big deal.
No big deal.
All right.
Ooh.
This, well, since we're in here,
where are we going?
Here, this is the laundry area. But my vision coming in this room yesterday was, well, we got a drain, we got water, and then actually in here, I found a toilet. I didn't know there was a toilet. There's a toilet in this little room back here.
Oh, wow.
So, pull the chain here. There's a toilet here. So I'm like, man,
nice.
Could we turn this into a laundry bathroom, second bathroom down here? Let us know in the comments. Do you think we should? Because one bath is pretty rough, especially for if I made this a 4-bedroom, that wouldn't be enough bathrooms. So we're like, maybe we should turn this into one. What do you think? Let us know in the comments. Another kind of crazy feature of this house, I'm not even going to show you today, but this is the breezeway underneath in the basement. There's another breezeway to like a secret bunker, under garage bunker back there. So there's actually like a garage under the garage. So kind of a crazy feature. Someone might really love that for their like hydroponics, if you will, something like that. So, all right.
Is that the only option?
There's lots of things you could do with an underground bunker.
Why aren't you going to show it?
Well, okay, let's go show it. It was flooded last time we looked, so yeah. Cobwebs. Are you ready? This is where some of the bad stuff is. There's like water leak.
Oh no, I haven't been back here yet.
All right, Sarah's coming.
Ooh, it's dark. Okay.
Okay.
Oh,
so this pipe's been leaking for like years. There's like a mop bucket here. You can show that. That's good. That's good. It's a mop bucket filled with water, and this leak is leaking right there. Oh my word. So Sarah's like choking up back here, but.
Are you sure we should have bought this place?
This is the underground bunker. No, this is cool. This is cool. So I'm under the garage back here. Okay.
You see that reflection?
Look
That's
at this.
Water.
Oh, there's a drain too. So technically, should be able to clear that out maybe. Maybe not, but this is,
wow.
And then that goes outside. So
can you see that?
Someone will love
Cobweb.
this.
Will they?
Not me, but someone will love this.
I don't know.
So
I'm not sure it's a feature we'll be featuring in the listing.
Sure it is.
Okay.
Very smelly though. Let's go.
That's a pretty big window over there.
Yeah, and there's two of them, and then a door.
What?
Yeah.
Why did they have this?
Door to outside. I don't know.
All right.
All right, let's go back.
One more room.
All right, furnace area. Not much to see here. Sarah wanted me to show. There's like what do we got in here? They had some critters, but this is the other potential bedroom. Not as ideal because there's ducts in here, and there's a sewer drain. So, and then the water line. So we probably won't end up turning this into a bedroom just because this would be where the other egress window is. Those cost about $5,000 to put in, and it may not add $5,000 of value to the house to have this room be finished because it's not really a great bedroom. So we'll see though, we'll talk. Oh, Sarah wanted to show the snake skin. Ooh, yummy.
I think we might find that snake just slithering around in this house somewhere.
Maybe.
I think they left him behind.
All right, so let's talk numbers for a minute. We paid $230,000 for this house. So we are hoping to put in around 20 all in. We'll see, which would bring us up to $250,000. We think the after repair value, or ARV, will be around $310,000 to $320,000 on this house. And we think because of the cuteness factor, it'll sell really quickly. That's kind of our goal. So we recently became realtors, so we save costs that way when we sell. It'll cost us around 5% of the sales price to do closing costs. Or if we had to pay a realtor, it would be around 8%. So saving money that way. Anyways, all that being said, we're hoping our profit is somewhere between $40,000 and $50,000 for this flip.
We're hoping to do this in about 2 to 3 months. We're doing most of the work ourselves, but we will be hiring out a few things.
Yep, the egress window one for sure. There's some, exterior issues we don't know exactly what we're going to run into yet, but we definitely need gutters. things like that.
Yeah, so the reason we chose this house though is because it does have good bones, just the actual brick and the acre lot. It's gonna be a really nice starter home for someone or someone with a small family. So there's just a lot of really great perks to this house. So we are hoping to make it really nice for somebody and sell it quickly.
Let us know if you have any questions in the comment section, and we'd love to have you follow along with our journey as we flip this house. We're gonna document it the best we can.
So next up is the exterior of the home. We're gonna be ripping stuff off, hopefully not running into too many issues, and then doing demo and cleanup.
So thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye.